Let's go. It's your boy, Jeff Jones.
You know who it is, the one and only upset specialist in the house, Thomas Boykin.
Yo, yo, yo. Happy Monday. It's your boy who? Mr. Mike Jones.
And this is 234 Sports Talk. Fellas, let's talk about it.
Let's get at
Man,
it.
let's
Let's
talk
do it.
about it. Fellas, news from the NBA. Grizzlies star Ja Morant has been suspended one game for detrimental conduct. Ja spoke against the coaching staff. He was angry about the minutes they've been playing him. He's been averaging 28.5 minutes this season, and he's not happy about it. And he let the reporters know. And now they have suspended him for one game because of these comments. What is your take on this Ja Morant situation?
Um, Number one, I understand speaking your mind out of frustration and wondering what, is to become of all this. But when you throw your team under the bus, you can't do that. I would say more fine than suspension, but it's just all who's in charge. But I'd have went more fine than I would have suspension. Jaw's been one of these people that has this ain't his first run in with, being in trouble and letting his mouth and actions say the wrong things. So me myself, I'd have leaned more on the fine and not so much the suspension. But if that was what management felt that they needed to do, that's well within their realm and right to do. What you got on it, MJ?
Yeah, well, I'm like this, man. It seemed real petty to me. And I agree. If you're gonna do anything, probably slap a fine on him. But, you know, as you said, he's had quite a bit of a run in with, I guess, the Grizzlies organization, and they probably just not gonna give him an inch, probably here on out. And if they're giving him game suspensions, I to me it looked like they planning an exit for him to move him, because that's, to me, that seemed kind of petty. But like I said, I don't know. They might have had an agreement that if he stumbles, one time, they're not gonna play with him. So you know I don't know. I don't know what's going on, but yeah, I felt like it should have been a fine, and then just kept it moving.
I mean, we've seen stars like this before, like your running back from Seattle did the same thing. I'm not doing no interviews, but he come back the next week. I'm coming out here to fulfill my contractual obligation. Next question. I
y'all,
mean, come
y'all know what
on,
I'm here
man.
for. Y'all know what I'm here for.
You know what I'm saying? I'm
You
like,
know, one thing is, an organization, owners or whoever it is, they're gonna let a player know that, hey, they're not running nothing. You're not running nothing. We know how to humble you, and you're not bigger than our organization. And so they know how to get, put a muzzle on a person.
without question.
Yeah, well, they have the new coach there, Lozalo. Hope I'm not messing up his last name. And I think it's just frustration, especially when you lose to, and then as the star player, you're not getting your minutes. Uh, but you can't say anything against the team. But I think that, and we've been saying this we in times past, that it's really time for Ja to find new scenery. How you guys feel about that?
Yeah, I can agree with that. The problem is going to be salary, and I don't think anybody's going to want to try to eat his salary. That's going to be the big issue. Trying to figure out the money aspect of moving him. Would he be an asset to whoever he goes to? Absolutely. Ja's definitely a star NBA player. Does he have some things to work on personally and mentally? Absolutely. But is he talented enough to make a difference wherever he goes? Absolutely. What you got
Yeah,
on the Mike J?
I'm like this, man. I knew this one kid, man. He stayed around Tennessee, in the area that I grew up in. And when he became an adult, he just stayed in so much trouble, man. People didn't know what to do with him, and I think finally somebody got to him. They said, look, man, you need to get away. Just get away from this area. He got away from that area, man. He changed his whole life. I think with Ja, man, he's been around that area for pretty much a lot of his life. And I think a new scenery would be great for him, man. And it'll give him an opportunity to see things from a different lens. Because sometimes, it may not, it is the person, but at the same time, when you get a trouble person like that staying in trouble, it's time to move and figure something out. Maybe you can come back later in some years once you get this change of scenery. But yeah, I agree with you, Jeff.
Yeah, I think it's time, man. The handwriting on the wall, and we all know the trouble that he got in. We don't need to get into all of that, but it was like he was constantly in the news, and now with this situation, man, I think sometimes, man, you overstay your welcome, and I think he's overstayed his welcome in Memphis, and now it's time to roll out.
Yep.
Well,
No doubt.
we shall see what happens, fellas. Fellas, let's turn our attention now. Let's turn our attention now to some NFL.
Man.
NFL, and I know uh the upset specialist is happy.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I stay on my island with my black and yellow. I'm gonna stay on my island with my black and yellow for real.
Yeah, the upset specialist is happy. He stuck in there and wrote it out with his team. Me and Mr. Mike Jones thought that the Colts would win. We were wrong. We was wrong, man. We was
Wrong.
That's why the one and only
Lee Crow.
upset specialist is in the building, baby.
All right, fellas, it's week 10, man. Can you believe it, fellas? This is week 10, man.
We passed halfway.
Yes, sir.
Sheesh.
Week 10, man. Wow.
This NFL season is like flying by, man. It is flying.
And it is. All right, fellas, let's do some pick'ems, man. Let's talk some NFL
Let's
picks.
get it. Let's get it.
All right, Raiders versus the Broncos. The Raiders versus the Broncos. Who you guys liking in this one?
I I think this will be a no-brainer. I think the Broncos get it done. I got the Broncos winning this handily. Give me the Bronx in this.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the Broncos. Even though, guys, the Texans gave them a little run for their money, but eventually Bo Nix closed it out, man, with that long run. But I don't see this being close this week, not at all. Broncos gonna take it.
Yeah, definitely, man. I'm sticking with the theme. I like the excuse me. I like the Broncos in this one, man. I don't think the Raiders have enough gas to get on the football field with these guys, man. And Mile High, y'all know what time it is up there. All
Hmm.
right, fellas, give me the Broncos. The Falcons and the Colts. The Falcons and the Colts. Who you guys liking in this one?
That's going to be an interesting football game. Atlanta tried to win that last game that they just played. It's not, and I expected Atlanta to roll over and fizzle out, but they didn't. But I still look for the Colts to bounce back and take this one. Give me the Colts in this one. I think they'll play angry because they lost the hard fought game to my Steelers. But I think they bounce back and beat. I think they bounce back and beat the Falcons.
Yeah, I agree. Sometimes it's just not your day or night. And obviously with Daniel Jones, the quarterback, he had a bad day. And I just don't see that 2 weeks in a row. And if it does happen and the Colts play poorly, then something, hey, maybe they were a joke. But I think the Colts will get back on track this week.
Yeah, sometimes, man, you got to lose. And it does something to you when you lose, and you just don't like that feeling, and you want to get back in that win column. So I think they'll take care of business and they'll beat the Falcons. Give me the Colts in that one too. All right, fellas, how about the Browns versus the Jets? The Browns versus the Jets. Who you guys liking in that one?
Believe it or not, the Jets are who we thought they were, and they're not really good. And I think the Browns are playing better, even though they're both bad. The Browns are playing a little bit better than what the Jets are playing. So give me the Browns in this one.
Well, I am going to pile it on Cleveland. Right now, there's a lot of there's some tensions in that locker room with the Browns, and I think it's the defense versus the offense. The defense
Facts.
is not happy, and
Facts.
unless there be a change in that game at a certain position, which I'm not going to announce, but that'll be Cleveland's only shot. I'm giving this to the Jets.
This one right here, yeah, man, you flip a coin in the air. But I'm gonna go with Cleveland only because. Wait, no. I take that back. Give me the Jets in this one. Give me the Jets, man.
All right,
Give me
give me
the
word.
Jets. Man, I gotta go with the Jets. And I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why. Cleveland got a lot of things going on, man. Cleveland got a lot of things going on, and at the quarterback position, man, them guys ain't figured it out. I think that the Jets win this one.
Keep in mind, keep this in mind. The Jets also have quarterback issues, and they don't have a running game. Give me the Browns. I'm still riding with the Browns with this.
All right.
you know he's from Ohio.
Yeah, yeah.
That ain't
But
got
I'm
nothing
not
to
going
do
to hate
with
on
it.
you.
I'm
I'm not
messing
going to
with
hate
you
on
too,
you.
man.
That ain't got nothing to do
I had to
with
mess with
it.
you, man.
Because ain't but one good football team in Ohio, and
Yeah,
we know
yeah.
who that is.
Ohio State all day,
Exactly.
both
Hey,
sides of the street.
exactly.
Yes, sir. I had to mess with you, brother.
You already know.
All right, man. The Saints versus the Panthers. The Panthers and the Saints.
Man,
Saints versus Panthers.
guess what? The Panthers are 5-4. That's crazy. They got the exact same record as the Dallas Cowboys. That's crazy. That's absolutely nuts. But you know what? Carolina is finding an identity and they're sticking to what they know and they're performing with what they know. So I'm going to ride the hot streak with this one. Give me the Panthers in this game.
All right, I like that, Tom. I'm gonna ride with you with the Panthers, man. Like you said, they're hot right now, or at least they're trending. So
Yep.
yeah, give me the Panthers.
Man, this is a no-brainer. The Saints, they rename that team the Aints right now, the way they playing.
Pretty
Eh,
much.
yeah. Give me the Panthers, man. Especially after they beat my Green Bay Packers, man. This is a solid football team, man. Still a lot of things that they got to get together, but
Facts.
you're not gonna just go in there and run over these guys.
No.
So yeah, give me the Panthers over the Saints. All right, fellas, the Patriots versus the Buccaneers. Patriots versus
Woo,
Buccaneers. Who you
woo,
guys liking in that one?
woo. Where is that game being played?
Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay.
Woo.
Baker
Uh,
Mayfield neighborhood.
exactly. That's why I'm like, I don't know if I want to bet against Baker in this one, bro. Don't get me wrong. May is playing really good football. The Patriots are playing really, really, really special football, but man, that Baker Mayfield, especially at Tampa Bay, yeah, give me the Bucks with this one. I think the Bucks win this one. I think it'll be a tight game though.
Yeah, I think so too, Tom. I much as I kind of like the Patriots, I'm liking the Patriots now. With Mike Vrabel, he's he's brought life back to that team, and
Facts.
they looking really good. But you talking about in Tampa? Had it been in Foxborough, whatever wherever their stadium is, I would have chose the Patriots. But I'm gonna take the Tampa Bay Buccaneers in this.
Yes, sir. I told you all it's two guys that I hate to go against, and one is Mr. Mahomes, and that other one is Baker Mayfield. And give me Baker Mayfield and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers at home. I got them over this to win this game over the Patriots. All right, fellas, the Ravens versus the Vikings. The Vikings coming off a shocking win in Detroit. Who you guys liking in this one?
That's going to be another interesting football game. Where's that game being played?
Minnesota.
I mm, that's a tough pick. I know Baltimore just came off a real win and they're just getting Lamar back. But I think defensively, they're still struggling. So the upset specialist in me is picking the Vikings to win this football game.
Um, Man, I tell you what, Vikings put one on Detroit last week, and like you said, Baltimore is seem like they're starting to get their footing. That's a hard one to pick, but I'm gonna go with the home team. I'm gonna go with the Vikings.
Yeah, I guess we thinking alike tonight because man, I was shocked that the Vikings actually beat Detroit. I really was.
Yeah, that
You
was
know,
that was kind of eye-opening. I'm like, wait, what? Okay.
had that game been in Minnesota, I could understand it. But in Detroit, where Detroit, the Lions are really tough. Give me the Vikings, man, in this one, man. I ain't sold on the Ravens, man. Too many injuries, too many ups, too many downs, and Lamar Jackson just getting back. Now, I don't think they beat the Vikings in this one at home. The Bills versus the Dolphins. Mike Jones, you called it. You called it.
He sure
Said them
did.
Bills would beat the Chiefs.
He sure called it right on the head.
Who you guys liking in that one? Bills versus the Dolphins.
Are they playing in Miami?
Miami. Yes, sir. Uh-oh.
The upset specialist is coming with this one. He's coming, and there's a reason why they're coming. I think the Dolphins win this game because they're coming off an emotional high beating Kansas City. I think they're going to get comfortable and Miami's going to sting them while they're trying to get comfortable. Give me the Dolphins with this, man.
Hmm. Wow. I tell you what, man, since we were talking about best team in Ohio, which we said it was Ohio State, I believe Ohio State last year team can go into Miami Dolphins Stadium and beat the Dolphins this weekend if they play. So I don't see the Dolphins having a shot, man. Give me the Buffalo Bills.
Well, fellas, I'm thinking that this is gonna be tough because these two, when they play each other, they always play a tough game. And I could kind of see what upset specialist is going with this, but nah, the Bills. Give me the Bills, man. Give me the Bills in this one.
I like being out there by myself. I like
All
it.
right, fellas. The Giants versus the Bears. The Bears pulling off the dub.
The Bears are still struggling on defense. I mean, you gave up 15 points in 49 seconds. 15 points in 49 seconds. Think about that. They still pulled off the win, but how do you let somebody come back from 15 in 49 seconds? Unless your defense is suspect. Where's that game being played at?
Chicago, Soldier Field.
They're playing who again?
The Giants, New York Giants.
Hey, give me the Giants with this one. Give me the Giants on the road with the upset smash in Chicago.
Yeah, I rolled with the Giants last week and they didn't win, but I still like the Giants, man. So give me the Giants.
Well, I didn't go with the Bears last week because I thought that the running back was out. Uh, but they still won the game. Of course, there wasn't nobody special that they beat. But I'm gonna stick. I'm gonna call this one. I'm gonna ride the Bears on this one. Give me the Bears. I feel like the Bears gonna do something special against the Giants and pull this game off. And I think it's gonna be close. Give me the Bears by a field goal in this one.
Hey,
Wait.
hey, we know you got some ties to Illinois. Yeah. You want to jump on Thomas?
Right. That part. That part.
The only times I got to Illinois is the old school Chicago Bulls. That's it. All right, fellas. The Jaguars versus the Texans. Jaguars versus Texans. Who you guys liking in this one?
Wow. That ought to be an interesting game. But the Texans still haven't found any footing, while the Jaguars are, I think, finding an identity with themselves. I think, and the Jaguars have a record kicking field goal kicker that if the game is close on the line, their kicker, I think, will get it done. So give me the Jags with this one.
Okay. Who we said the Jaguars facing?
They're playing the Texans.
Okay. Now Travis Hunter's out. He's done. So I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know. I still, even though Travis Hunter is out, I still think the Jaguars have enough to win this ball game. I'm gonna go with the Jaguars.
Give me the Texans. Give me the
Mm,
Texans.
mm.
Give me the Texans. I think the Texans gonna win this game.
Where is it played at, Jeff?
Texas at home.
Uh,
Yes,
I
sir.
think that
Deep in the heart, Texas.
I think the Jags come in and put the rope around the Texans' neck and say, "Nope, not today, son."
Okay. All right. All right, fellas. The Cardinals versus the Seahawks. Cardinals versus the Seahawks. Who you guys liking in that one?
Man, did Sam Darnold show me something? He showed me something. I think Seattle is trying to make a move, and I think they're in a good position. While the Cardinals, I don't know what's going on with them. It's like they're totally lost who they are, what they're trying to do, what they're trying to accomplish. Give me the Seahawks with this.
well, Tom, the Cardinals are who we thought they were. Man, I don't know, man. Seattle is looking pretty good, but I don't know, man. Like you said, I'm unsure of what's going on with the Cardinals, so I'm going to go. I guess I'm gonna take Seattle, man. Since I rolled with them last week, Seattle.
There you go. Good pick, Mr. Mike Jones. Good pick.
Yeah.
Mm.
Seattle all day. Seattle all day. Give me the Seahawks over the Cardinals. All right, fellas. Lions versus the Commanders. Lions versus the Commanders.
Woo! Superman is down. And when Superman is down, Marcus Mariota can't fill the shoes. Uh, they don't win this game. The Commanders do not win this game at all, not even close. They're playing where?
That game is in Washington.
Oh yeah, the Commanders are going down. Even in Washington, they're going down. They're going down. They're going down.
uh, I'm gonna take the Lions in this one. I just think, I don't know what happened this year for the Commanders. This year hasn't been just great for them. And
No,
we like it's
they've gone completely backwards, bro.
right. And we like, a little bit over half of the season. So I just can't see them getting any better. Plus, players are getting hurt and they're not going to get any chemistry with another quarterback in there with Mariota. So, yeah, the Lions get this one.
So is Daniels is done for the season? That's it, right?
I don't know. I don't know
I
if they can
think
fix
with
their.
the elbow injury, there he was supposed to get an MRI today, and I guess based on what they found out today, he could be out weeks or he could be done for the season. Which if I'm the Commanders, I'm looking at his future. I may sit him the rest of the season and bring him back next year.
Okay. Well, even with that said, even if Superman was in the building, I'm thinking the Lions is a little bit upset that
Facts.
they lost that game to the Vikings. So I'm thinking the Lions gonna be a little bit upset, a little bit mad. They're gonna play angry, and they're gonna whoop the Commanders. Give me the Lions in this one.
That's a clean sweep, all three.
All right, all right. The Rams versus the 49ers. Rams versus 49ers. Who you guys liking in this one?
uh Give me the Rams with this one. I think the Rams are playing a pretty good brand of football right now. And the 49ers, even with McCaffrey running the ball, I think they're struggling. Give me the Rams with this one, man.
Okay, okay. I think I'm going to go with the 49ers. McCaffrey had a pretty good day on yesterday. Matt Jones, he was okay in throwing the ball. Receivers was catching the ball. So I think 49ers may be getting some footing just like Baltimore was. So give me the 49ers.
And I like the Niners in this one, man. I like they at home. If the Rams at home, I probably would go with them, but the Niners at home. So give me the Niners in this one, man. All right, fellas. Mr. Boykin, yo Pittsburgh
Mm-mm.
Steelers versus the Chargers. Who you guys liking in this one? Steelers versus Chargers.
Hmm. This is one of them times I'm almost willing to bet against black, but I'm not doing that. Look for my Steelers to win two in a row. Give me my Steelers in a thriller.
All right, man. Hey, in parts of that game this past weekend, man, they was looking like those steel curtain on a few plays. I look for the Steelers, man, to do it again this week, man. Steelers.
Yeah, and I agree. I went against the Steelers because the Colts was on fire. But I think that the Steelers take care of business, man, against the Chargers. All right, fellas, my Green Bay Packers. I don't know. I don't. They playing the
You got
Eagles
Jeff stuttering and stammering over there like my Green Packers. I
already.
don't know what to say.
They playing against the Eagles. Packers versus the Eagles.
Ooh.
Who you guys liking in this one?
And the Eagles just drafted some more help from the Dolphins at linebacker. Jeez, dude. Like they needed help on defense, like they needed more help on defense. Uh, and the way the Packers are struggling right now, I think the Eagles kick them while they're down. Give me the Eagles with this one.
Well, I'm like this, man. With the Packers these days, I don't know if you really know what you're getting sometime with them. But of course, I gotta fly with them Eagles, man. Fly Eagles.
They got to roll
You
with the
know, and that's an
Eagles.
honest assessment, man. You don't know what you're getting with them. Sometimes, man, uh, that's how I feel. Now, this is my team I'm talking about. They at home. It's at Lambeau Field, and I thought that they was gonna be doing a lot of Lambeau leaping, man, against the Panthers, but none of that happened. And then you have Love threw a couple interceptions. Golden got injured. Then Tucker Craft, he tore his ACL, from what I understand. He's gonna be done for the season. So that take away a couple of weapons from for the Green Bay Packers. I think that the Eagles are gonna come up in there, man, take care of business. Give me the Eagles in this one, man. Mid Eagles. I hate to say it, but give
Yeah, I
me the
seen that
Eagles.
teardrop. I seen
gonna,
it.
gonna be some tushing and some pushing. Yes,
Facts.
sir. Well, fellas, let's talk some college, man.
Oh, we got to hit that game tonight. Them Cowboys play tonight.
Cowboy, yeah, yeah. Who you liking in that one?
They're playing who? They're playing
The Cardinals.
it's hard to say. You don't know which Dak is going to show up and which Dallas defense is going to show up. But I think they got enough to beat the Cardinals. Give me the Cowboys with that.
Oh wow. Um, where is that game played at, Jeff? At Cowboy Nation?
Them Cowboys at home.
Yeah, give me the Cowboys on that one.
Cowboys all day, man. Cowboys all day.
Now, if they mess around and lose this game, I know some. They lose this game, I know some.
Well, fellas, let's talk some college football, man.
Let's get it.
Let's take a look at the schedule.
Let's get it.
And
Let's
and
get
and
it.
you know what I like to do? I like to have you guys just run down that schedule, man. And as you look at that schedule, I want you to tell me which games should we grab our popcorn,
Yeah,
sit down,
we
get
gon'
in our recliner,
we
kick
gonna
back
check
and
it out.
watch.
We gonna definitely check it out.
What you guys thinking about this
Uh,
week 11 college football?
okay, there's an what is this? 8 versus 9 this week. That ought to be interesting. BYU and Texas Tech. That ought to be an interesting football game. That probably will be must see TV. That's at noon. ABC at noon. That's must see TV right there. My Buckeyes should run through Purdue. Should, but we'll see. Uh, Texas A&M Missouri will be a good game. I think Missouri is gonna give Texas A&M a lot more than what they bargained for. Oregon is gonna breeze with Iowa. Uh, Jeff's Wisconsin Badgers, they got the Huskies. We don't know. We don't know which Washington we're gonna get, so you might pull a shocker.
That ain't happening. Come on, Tom. Don't build my hopes up, man.
There's uh I think that they fired their coach, so the Alabama LSU game ain't gonna be much of a game, I don't think. I think Alabama runs through them. The Bayou Bengals are hurting right now, and they're playing at Alabama. Yeah. Other than that, I don't see too many must see TV games. Ole Miss is playing a cupcake. They're playing the Citadel. So who's the Citadel? Georgia's gonna fight with Mississippi State. What do you think about that, Mike Jones?
Yeah, Georgia, Mississippi State. Mississippi State, they give most teams that they play a hard struggle. But with Georgia, like we always say, it could be 45-45 in some way or another. Georgia find a way to get that extra 3 points or the extra 1 point to win the ball game. So Georgia is gonna keep rolling. I tell you, an interesting game to me. Now, this is all about style points. Of course, Ohio State played Penn State last week and beat them pretty good. This week, Penn State got Indiana. I want to see how many points Indiana gonna put up on Penn State. But one other game, man, is catching my eye is Texas A&M and Missouri. Missouri, they played in some tight games. You know, they've lost. I think they lost 2 or 3 games, but they've been in those games. They lost to Alabama, and they was right there. They lost
Missouri
to
is
Vanderbilt, and they was right there.
Missouri
What are
six
their
and
record?
two.
6-2. So Texas A&M, we're gonna see what they're made of. You know, sometimes they haven't lost the game. They are up there in the top 5 rankings. You know, sometimes pressure, man, it can mess with you, man.
They're
So
playing at
be on the watch out.
and they playing at Mizzou.
Yeah. So watch out. That could be upset alert right there.
It could. I think I'm feeling that. I'm feeling that as well, Mike. I'm feeling as
Mm-hmm.
well. I think Missouri. I don't think you can look past Missouri.
And another one, guys, was it's Navy versus Notre Dame. You know, Navy, man, they got a pretty good offense, man.
He's
You
7-1, so hey,
yeah,
they're doing something right.
yeah, we're gonna see, man. Notre Dame, they normally lose a game or two early in the season, and then they finish out strong. So we're gonna see what this gonna look like, man. I'm pulling for the upset. Since my balls is not gonna be part of this playoff, every team is ranked in the top 10, man. You're fair game. If you lose, I'm celebrating. I'm looking
Watch
for
out,
all
Mike Jones.
upsets.
Watch out, Mike Jones.
I'm playing the
Watch
villain
out,
in this one. And who you say Ohio State got?
Purdue.
Purdue. Go Purdue. No, I'm gonna roll with the Buckeyes, man, since you my boy. So
Um, Here's a good question for you, Mike J. Who
mm-hmm.
do you have winning the SEC championship?
SEC championship. Um, man, I don't know, man. If my thing is, I'm not for sure. Does Alabama play? Okay, Alabama and Georgia have already played, and Alabama won, right?
I do
So,
believe.
Yeah.
so I look for maybe Alabama and, and Georgia, man. I don't know, Alabama and Georgia, maybe. No, Texas A&M is going to be in there. Texas A&M and probably Alabama.
Okay.
And I look for man, I look for Texas A&M to win the SEC.
What? Well, I
If they survive Missouri this week, I look for them to win the SEC.
yeah, yeah, I could see that. But who you can't count out still because they're 7-1, you still can't count out Ole Miss.
Oh yeah, that's true.
You can't
Yeah, that
count
is
out
true.
Ole Miss.
But Ole Miss sometime with man, they'll disappoint you sometime, man, when you least
Facts.
and Georgia,
Facts.
we still got 3 or 4 games left, man. Never count out Georgia either, man. They might find their way in there some kind of way, maybe.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So right now, believe it or not, Ohio State and Indiana control their own destiny for the Big Ten title.
Yeah. So who
Both of
you
those
got
teams
winning?
are still undefeated.
So who you got winning it? The Big Ten, or should I even ask?
I'm gonna tell you this, man. If both of those teams handle their business, I think Indiana has some get back with Ohio State from last year. I think it's going to be a much different ball game.
Really?
I think it'll be a much different ball game when they play this year. I think Indiana will be more up to the task than what Ohio State thinks. But
And you do know Indiana has Ohio State old defensive coordinator.
Yeah, but here's the part that's tricky. Ohio State still has to survive their schedule, and they have to beat Michigan,
Mm-mm,
and they
mm-mm.
have to beat Michigan in order to be in that spot because Michigan's only lost one division game. So Ohio State loses to Michigan, it changes the whole landscape.
I don't think you got nothing to worry about, bro.
I think so. And
Print the
here's
shirt
why.
out.
Here's my concern with Ohio State, Michigan. Uh the running game has always been solid and that's always hurt Ohio State the last 4 years. They have not decided to make the quarterback throw the ball to beat them. This is the year where they have to, because Michigan runs the ball extremely well. Between the tackles, outside the tackles, Michigan runs the ball very well and they're a good ball control offense. If you're not careful and they don't gear up, if I'm Coach Day, I'm making Bryce Young beat me with his arm. If you let Bryce Young beat you with the running game in his legs, Ohio State will lose this football game.
Mm, yeah.
That's just point blank. Because the biggest thing with Michigan is still you still got to throw the ball to beat Michigan. Point blank. You got to throw the ball. And we have the receiver core to do that. Now, will you call plays to accentuate that? We'll see. Because
Hey, I
we
got a
had
quick.
Hounds last year on wide receiver. We didn't throw the ball.
Yeah, that's true. Hey, I got a question to ask you, or
Mm-hmm.
you too, Jeff. Um, we do got other conferences, Power Four conference.
Absolutely.
Where do you guys see the national champion coming from? Which or who do you guys predict which two conferences are going to be represented in the national championship?
I
I
still
think
think it's going to come down to Big Ten SEC.
easy,
Hey,
easy.
it could still be a Big Ten
It
or
could be,
SEC
but
SEC.
I'm still looking for a Big Ten SEC.
Okay.
I'm still looking for a Big Ten SEC showdown like it has been the last several years. It's gonna be a Big Ten SEC showdown.
What you think, Jeff?
Definitely. Just the two conferences you guys were talking about, Big Ten, SEC. I like, whether you want to believe it or not, or whether you like it or not. I think Alabama's back, man, and I think it's going to be Alabama and either Ohio State or Indiana. One of them two going to get in there. One of them two.
You don't think Notre Dame got a shot if they
Nah,
make it
because I
into the
think when it comes to the big game, I don't think Notre Dame going to be able to beat Indiana, and I don't think they're going to be able to beat Ohio State. I don't think so.
uh,
And they're a good team, no knock against them. But
I
I
don't
think when it
think
comes down to it, they're not going to beat them two.
I don't think they'll beat Bama. The way Bama's playing right now, I don't know if they beat Bama. If you get them in the playoffs, I don't know if you beat Bama.
Bama's going to be a problem.
Oh yeah, Bama's gonna be a big problem.
I'm gonna tell you with Bama, man. Bama, they pretty good with that throwing the ball. I think if because they don't, to me, they don't particularly run the ball that well, but they can definitely throw the ball. They got that same Washington Huskies offense that they had when they made it to the championship that year.
That's because
So
that's their head coach down there.
yeah, yeah. So if you could jam that passing game up, you might got a shot with Alabama. But like you said, Alabama is playing tough. So I don't know. You guys don't think nobody out of Big 12 is gonna do anything?
Um, my sleeper is still in
BYU.
BYU. BYU is still gonna be the sleeper.
Yeah.
They're still undefeated too, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah. You got Texas Tech also.
Yeah, the Red Raiders are 5-1. Yep.
Yeah.
Uh, the Cavaliers are still 8-1.
Oh yeah, ACC. I forgot about them.
Georgia Tech is also 8-1.
That's a team I wouldn't really want to play, man, in the
Yeah.
playoffs on a cold night. Mm-mm.
Louisville is 7-1.
Louisville, man, they can be dangerous at
Yep.
times.
Out of the American Conference, Navy is 7-1. Big shocker, Memphis is 8-1.
Yeah. I had to root for
uh,
the home team since
yeah,
my ball.
yeah. I mean, there's some teams that are potential problems.
Yeah, but and some of them schools, I don't know, man. Like I said, the Big 12 got teams all over the map. So as far as like going to
The MAC,
Ohio State,
you're not gonna get anybody out the MAC. Everybody has lost at least 3 games in the MAC.
yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna go with a Big Ten school and maybe a SEC school in the
Uh,
championship game.
Mountain West has one sleeper. San Diego State, they're 7-1.
Yeah, they,
The Aztecs.
yeah, they did that. Hey, who used to play for them? Falk, Marshall Falk.
Man, I just paid attention to this. Do you guys actually realize there is only 2 teams left in the Pac-12?
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's only 2 teams in the Pac-12.
who is it?
Oregon State and Washington State.
They
Do they
need to
get? They
just
don't get a bid. Do they get a?
nah. They need to dissolve that thing. Just
Dude,
dissolve it.
dude,
Dissolve it.
Oregon State is 2-7. Washington State is 4-5.
That's why I need to dissolve it.
Hey, dangling by a string of meat.
Well, I
I
didn't
Yeah.
wonder
know
what.
that.
Well, you know what though? No teams want them. No teams want them.
Uh, the SEC right now, A&M controls their own destiny. They're undefeated.
Yeah,
And I think they still got to play Bama, I think.
I don't know.
Or if they don't, they may see them in the SEC championship game.
Mm-hmm.
Well, they don't have, well, they got, this is the one thing I don't like about the SEC. They put a, they put a cakewalk in the middle of a SEC run.
See, for a lot of them schools this weekend, for some, it's their homecoming.
I'm going to tell you what, that game they play South Carolina is going to be interesting because you don't know which South Carolina team you're going to get.
I know South Carolina fired their offensive coordinator this
Hmm.
past weekend.
Then, of course, they're undefeated. They end the season at Texas. So we go see what they really made of playing the Longhorns. So we'll see how that plays out. They got the potential to run the table. We'll see.
Yeah.
Yeah, they got LSU this week. They
Who
got
else they got?
Oklahoma next week.
That's probably the toughest one left on their schedule right there. Oklahoma.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they added in typical Bama fashion on an SEC run, they add Eastern Illinois.
Hey, Eastern Illinois just won their they just won their division.
Eastern Illinois is 3-6, bro.
Oh, I know they talking about basketball. And then they finish up with Auburn,
Yeah, I think
Alabama.
they're gonna beat the brakes off of Auburn.
Yeah,
I
no
think they're gonna
contest.
beat the brakes off of Auburn, even though it is the Iron Bowl, they're gonna beat the brakes off of Auburn.
And then I think that game with Oklahoma, I think that's in Alabama.
That's gonna be the toughest game of this or this last run. That's gonna be the toughest game on the schedule. And even then, it all depends on which Oklahoma shows up.
Yeah, yeah.
So we'll see how that. Yeah, and that game is at Bama. So yeah, who knows, man? It's a toss right now.
And Georgia got to play Georgia Tech at the very end of the season.
And that's going to be an interesting game for Georgia Tech,
Right. Yep.
especially if they're trying to run the table. We're going to see what they made of it. They got enough to knock off the dogs.
And I think Georgia got to play Texas.
Not in the stretch run. I got to look.
Yeah, because they played them last year in Texas.
I got to take a look at that.
And I don't think they played them yet this year.
I'm getting ready to look right now. Yeah, matter of fact, Texas got to play Georgia this week.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. What's crazy is Arkansas has gone from being relevant back in the day to an afterthought.
Yeah.
It's crazy
Yeah.
because Arkansas used to be a force back in the day.
Them days long gone, brother.
Long gone.
Yeah,
Long gone.
yeah.
That's when they had Lou Holtz back in the day, back in the 70s.
Mm.
And then
Man, they
they was
run you up out of there.
In the '80s, they
yeah,
had squads too. In the '80s, they
Yeah.
used to be pretty good in the '80s, but
yeah.
they disappeared. Like they went from pig suey to like pig soup.
The problem is they ain't got that money like they used to. Basketball team ain't doing what they doing, so it's hard to get cash up in there.
Yeah, because the basketball team used to run some stuff for a little while.
Yeah. 40 minutes of it.
Yep.
40 minutes of hell.
Nolan Richardson, right?
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
I almost know.
Oh yeah, they went through some years where they had Corliss Williamson and all them cats. Boy, they'll run you up out of there.
And then what's crazy too, like with Kentucky football, they don't ever get any of that money for whatever reason for NIL. But that basketball team, they're gonna get all the cash flow.
That's that's because Kentucky mostly is a basketball town.
Oh yeah.
They've always been a major force with basketball. So of course, if you go to Kentucky on a basketball scholarship, the money's gonna be there for basketball all day, every day.
Hey Joan, check this out, and I chill. Wisconsin, do you think now they are more of a basketball school than a football school?
Yeah, yeah. Well, this season right here, is one that you just want to forget. I mean, the guy.
Yeah.
It's just a horrible season right now, man. So yeah, and I kind of feel like, yeah, it switched, man. It was football school, now definitely basketball, and also, the women's volleyball team, it does pretty well at Wisconsin. So yeah, definitely, man. Right now, Wisconsin is a basketball school because the football team, man, they horrible. They horrible.
Wow.
They horrible. I don't even like talking about
He's like
I feel
Wisconsin.
you,
Who
brother.
I don't know who that is.
them. Yeah, you got to put a
Uh,
bag on to go to the game now.
Said you said jump around for what? What we jumping
Yeah,
around
jump
about?
around. Stay warm. That's about it. Cause it's cold. It's cold. Team ain't doing nothing. They don't know what the end zone look like, man. All
I know that's right.
right, fellas. Well, we talked about it, man. Until the next time, this is 234 Sports Talk. We are out of here.
Peace,
Peace.
y'all. Peace.